we are on traditional lands of the Kulin Nation. We offer our respects to the elders and all members of the Kulin Nation, past and present and future. It's important that we understand where we actually sit today in the history of this place. It was once called Terra Nullius. Again, before I go into some of the details of Youth Junction Inc. and the Visy Care Hub, I do want to acknowledge on a day, and I believe, what are we, the 10th, 11th of December, and the temperature outside today is probably 18 degrees, if that. But I can give you every assurance that climate change is not here. It's not doing anything for us at all. Our friends in New South Wales and Queensland are actually scorching and really suffering at the heat up there, as well as the impact on the atmosphere of this great country. I don't know if anyone's been to Beijing or Delhi lately, but I can give you every assurance that at the moment, Delhi, which is the most polluted city in the planet, I think is eclipsed today by Sydney. Climate change is real, friends. While politicians may wish to deny it, I think the reality shows that we cannot. In the meantime, let me welcome you on behalf of the Youth Junction Inc. and all service providers here at the Visy Care Hub. Just to let you know, we've been open since 2005. We're a one-stop shop, and our primary focus here is service provision for young people. What we're aiming to do is really try and give young people the opportunity for an alternative pathway, a more creative, a more adaptive approach to life. Our services here, which include our own programs that the Youth Junction Inc. provide, employment services such as Youth Now, disability services such as Inclusion Melbourne. I've got to really acknowledge the multicultural services of CMY. Centre of Culture and Multicultural Youth. Forgive me guys, it's been a long day, starting very early. As well as the fact that we've also got just over the way here, Headspace and Origin. So the great thing about this facility is that a young person comes in and it does not matter what their needs are, their anonymity, their privacy is going to be preserved, but their needs are going to be met by the services that we've got here on site. And the great thing is, you're not having to go from facility to facility. You can get the majority of your needs attended to here at the one site. To give you an idea of how successful we are, we've gone from 20,000 to 25 to 30, and this year we're going to strike 35,000 contacts through this particular site. It's enormous. And the one thing I can tell you all is that the site is only growing in popularity, growing in understanding. The great thing about this site, in terms of its physical layout, and I say this as an old occupational therapist who looks at some of these things from what they call an ergonomics perspective. It's open, it's big. Young people, particularly during the heat of summer, and believe me, whilst it's very cool today, 2 days ago it was 38. Yeah. Don't worry, 38, 40 degrees will come again. Young people can come in here, they can charge their phones, they can use our computers, as well as attend to programs that we've got here. And what we're going to do is, going forward, particularly over the holiday period, is that we're going to have the hub opened up on key nights, Thursday and Friday night, for young people to recreate again. A, getting out of the heat, B, doing something that's positive, something that's creative. The Youth Junction Inc., I've got to say, is arguably one of the finest services that you'll see anywhere, absolutely anywhere. And I say this as an old St Albans boy who can speak with some authority on a world where there were no services. And I know that there are one or two faces in the audience this morning who can attest to the fact that there was a time when we had absolutely nothing. So this is a huge advance on not just service provision, but how we do it. The welfare of young people is paramount to us. When we talk about young people as being our future, we don't just talk the talk, we walk the talk here. So we aim to preserve the health and well-being of all who come into the Youth Junction Inn. Friends, on behalf of the staff and all the services here today, welcome. Please enjoy our space. If you've got any questions, don't hesitate to ask, but otherwise, enjoy. Merry Christmas to all. Thank you.